the 4 hour is where it gets interesting, 4 hour and 1 hour, right? And what Ahmed was looking for this morning, well, I saw this as well, was a break of this level. And what he said was, Akil, if we can break those highs, or violate those highs, which means a break and close above, then I expect price to go higher. And I would agree, right? Simple if-then syntax. If price violates those highs, then I would expect price to go higher. Now, the next question is where it gets a little bit interesting, and this is going to take more analysis. If price goes higher, then where do we expect price to go higher to? And there's no wrong answer here, right? There's no wrong answer because all of our analysis is different. The difference is going to be where do you choose, right? So I'll show you Ahmed's chart right now, and I'll show you my chart. So he was looking at this level right here. Return to the high. I think this is the hourly, so it's a little bit of a different look. I'll go down to the hourly for you guys, but in a little bit. But pretty much it was up here. Was it 23,363s? 23,363s. This level right up here, around here. Now, who can anticipate the level that you think I would choose, knowing what me, Akil, personally values on the chart? I'm starting off a Tuesday with lots of quizzes for you guys. This is my style of teaching if you guys are new. 23, 27, 23, 28. Why? Why that level? Structure? What specifically? Don't make me bring it in. Yeah, we've got an elephant candle right here. Why is it an elephant candle? Because it stands out like it's the elephant in the room. It stands out. A big candle on your chart. But this would be the spot that I would anticipate price going to, right? But one thing we could do is, because this is technically kind of a pullback here, well, not a pullback by definition, but a move that didn't go as low as here, we can take Fibonacci extension from swing low to swing high, this consolidation area, and drag it up and see, hey, look at that, a 127 right up there, and then a 1618 a little bit higher. Now we can bring some volume in. Swing low to swing high to swing low, excuse me. And we can see that, again, volume spikes up right in the level that Akil identified. No surprise, I'm good at identifying key levels of structure. Is my one superpower. So I think we can be comfortable saying, hey, this is the level. We got a 127. We've got the supply and demand zone. We've got volume. This is a level that I'm confident in taking for targets. So we got that part done. Now, the next part. How the heck do we get involved? What do we need to happen to get involved, guys? We have our break and close above, which allows us to predict that price is likely to go higher. We addressed the question, if price is likely to go higher, then where are we likely to go higher to? We did in-depth analysis. We've answered that question. Now, how the heck do we get involved? So I'm going to go to Ahmed first, because this is your trade. What do you need to happen to get involved in the trade? This is fun, right? This is the process of trading. This is the stuff that makes me smile, guys. Ahmed, what do you personally need? What needs to happen for you to take this trade? Price needs to do what? Then you need to see what. Do what? See what. Retrace to get a better entry. Okay, so so price needs to retrace. That's to do what, and then what is the entry? What is your reason for entry? What do you need to happen for you to push the button? Or what would you like to happen? I know you don't have, this is not a completed trading plan yet, so you're still trying to figure things out. What would you like to see? Let's put it that way. If you had a completed trading plan, you're actually trading live, then it's like, what do you need to see? If you're still kind of figuring things out, then it's like, what would you like to see? A green candle. So just any green candle. Any green candle will be an entry. So if price goes like this, and then we get a candle like this, this is a good entry for you? Any green candle? No? Okay. Let's revisit that. So not just a green candle. See, we've got to be careful with our words, guys, right? If I'm grandma trying to figure out this trading plan, I'm just like, oh, baby, I just got a green candle like you said, and I entered, and now I lost all my money, and my retirement's gone, and I'm gonna live on the streets. Maybe a little bit too extreme there. It ended up sounding like Adam Sandler. It started off as a grandma, then it ended up sounding like an Adam Sandler thing. But yeah, you don't want your granny living on the streets, do you? No. You love your grandma. So let's be more specific. Let's not get grandma in trouble. Grandma shouldn't be blindly following signals anyway, but so maybe it's your own fault, grandma. Okay, here we go. So you need a higher high, higher close. There we go. So those are the next questions we're going to ask ourselves, right? What does price action need to do? So if it says price action needs to retrace, and then price action needs to give a higher high, higher close for entry. Here we go. Boom. Perfect. Lou says lower low, lower close. Opposite, flip it, higher high, higher close. So we're looking to get bullish. Yep. So if you're looking for that on this time frame, you just have to wait and see what happens. If you're allowed to go down to a lower time frame, then you can go down to a 15er or something like that. Obviously, you're going to get 4 times more candles on the 15 as you would on the hourly. So you wait to see if you get that on the 15. And then look to trade it up. So decent looking opportunity here on the DAX. Any questions about it? Hey gang, wanted to pop back in and update you on the DAX. This was the trade we looked at this morning in the live room, and we've been talking about it all afternoon here on the chat. Well, I guess the afternoon just started about 6 minutes ago, but what seems like all afternoon ever since the live room closed. And we had 2 different entry opportunities looking at this pair here. One was the higher high, higher close candle that came right here. You can see we came down. We have a nice pin bar doji right here. We had an inside bar. This can be an inside bar break as well for you guys that saw the inside bar break strategy video. But you can see this is also a higher high, higher close, which could have been entry number 1. After that, and this was another video we did yesterday, right? This was a double bottom. We came down, we pivoted, we came back to retest, and we had our official double bottom right here. So if I can get my tools worked out. So that was a secondary entry here for this pair as well. So just following up, because I think it's cool to see trading examples of not just how they start with the initial analysis, but how they play out. I don't know if I'll be able to update you guys again. Only got a few more hours left in the office, but if this thing keeps moving, then I certainly will. But real quick, we spoke about higher levels for targets, right? Continuation-based targets earlier up at this level right here. Just a more conservative target would be this as well, looking for a retest of the highs for either a target 1 and or a break-even point with your stop loss, and then target 2s being the higher level, either the 127 or the 618 for you guys that take more of a conservative approach. So hopefully I'll give you one more update before I leave the office, but a breaking close above this level, and honestly these 2 highs right here, would be a very positive sign that this trade is likely to work in our direction. And real quick, if you guys are looking to be day traders, and specifically day traders that watch more than one asset class at the same time throughout your day, it's probably a good idea to have a computer that can support what you need to do. Now, whether you're someone like me who knows nothing about computers and are just looking to learn, or you're somebody that's already knowledgeable and you're looking to confirm, I recommend checking out this free computer buyer's guide from my friends over at Easy Trading Computers. They built both of my systems over the last 15 years, and each time I used this buyer's guide to make sure I was getting what was best for my personal situation. I'll throw a link in the comments section below, but I highly recommend you check it out if you're someone that's interested in having a computer built or building your own, or if you just want to stash it away for later, just in case you need it. All right, let's hop back in. All right, guys, back for one more update. It's about 2 p.m. New York time. I'm heading out the office soon, so I want to kind of wrap this video up. We got to move up. Didn't quite go to our first target level and obviously didn't extend past the highs. But regardless, wanted to show you guys a good look at what a kind of normal day trade looks like. Now, for you guys that plan on being day traders, you have a few different options you can do here. At the end of your day, you can close out, just take whatever profit is on the table and roll with that. Or you are at a position right now where you probably should have your stops at break even or at least rolled a little bit, and you can protect them and still shoot for those higher options. There's no wrong answer. It's whatever's in your trading plan, but those are two different techniques that day traders often use. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it useful and supportive. If you have any other ideas, charts, or topics you want me to discuss, leave them in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys with the next episode of the Trading Coach Podcast, and of course, the next weekend Trading Edge video. See ya.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name, check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain, I ingest, I retain, assess and I change, possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints, money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague, we all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name, all our insecurities are on display.